Ladies and gentlemen from Bloomington, Indiana, it's the Mike Adams Show. Tonight, my welcome special guest, Erin Toby. Eric Harvey. And musical guest, Elephant Micah. Hey, there's Mike.
Hey folks, welcome back to the show. The Mike Adams Show, number 2. Let's hope the show is not a number 2. You know what I mean? You might be wondering why Addison is here again. He was our guest last week. The number 1 complaint we received, our email inbox and our P.O. box was flooded last time with letters of complaint saying that I should not be doing anything by myself. Period. Let alone hosting the show. So we brought Addison back. He's going to be our permanent number 2. He's starting on number 2.
That's my title.
Thanks for being here.
Of course.
So, yeah, I'm glad. I hope this is the beginning of a long...
a fruitful relationship.
Yeah, relationship's a good word for that.
Uh-huh.
So when you were here last time,
Yes.
It was my first show, and you brought me a gift.
I did, yes.
And it was great.
Oh.
But can we play a little clip? Do you have a clip from the gift? Just a quick, here's the gift. So this time,
Yeah.
I brought something for you.
What?
It's your first show.
Oh, whoa.
Now there's baby's blood on here.
Okay.
So,
You know my heritage.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
be careful.
Okay, sure.
Don't get any on you.
Do I right
Yeah,
now?
please,
Okay.
yeah. And while you're doing that,
Yep.
my wife wrapped it, and
Ooh.
I think she did too good of a job.
Great job.
Because it's gonna be,
Very nice.
it's gonna take you a while to get into
Okay.
that.
It's like 3 boxes inside this box.
Yeah, you're doing well though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to also maintain the mic.
Oh sure.
Wow. Flew in all the way from
Yeah,
sunny Honolulu.
that's right. It's
Little
warm.
bit- yeah,
That's the main thing.
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
really, man. I'm enjoying this. Ooh, bubble wrap. Whoa, hey.
It's a candle.
Yeah, so it is. It's a hamburger candle. Wow.
So welcome to the show. That's just to say thanks, welcome. You're officially I know last time there was some confusion. You're officially the first fellow of the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So thanks for being here.
Thank you, man. I can't wait to burn this thing. Which, with a different present, would not be a welcome phrase, but I really can't wait.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
It has the aroma of a hamburger.
What?
I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
But there's only one way to find out.
Of course. No,
You
it's
know-
not like the present.
We've got no present like the hamburger. Candle. Does it smell like a burger?
It smells like the burgers that my grandmother used to make when I was a younger kid.
Okay.
A lot
Back
of
in
them
the old
had-
country.
Old country, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of candle drippings in those.
Wax.
She was, yeah.
Well, that's how,
Older
back in
women.
those old times, they call them
all
the
they had.
starvation days.
Yeah.
They would actually, with the ground beef, they would actually put candle wax and sand and other kinds of grit
Yeah, all sorts of filler.
just to keep you from going hungry. Even though you were starving. It was bad scene,
Yeah,
man.
boy. No
Yeah.
one liked it. Yes, sir?
Here we are.
Oh, my God. Episode number 2.
I'll
I can't
tell
be
you.
happier.
I'll tell you. I feel lucky to be here.
Oh.
Yesterday, I wasn't so sure that I was going to see today, period.
How's that, Mike?
I was driving to...
What's the
My
story?
wife and I were taking my son to Columbus, Indiana. And we're driving along, and I'm getting this weird pain. A strange, uncomfortable sensation sort of in my side and down through here. Is this family appropriate to say to do this gesture?
Desk covering says.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So we're driving, we get to, you know where Mr. Hibachi is out on the west side?
Oh,
East
yeah,
side?
sure.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes, of course.
On the way to Columbus. We get to about that point, and I have this crippling pain. And I'm scared by this point. So I pull the car over, and I say, I'm going to run into the gas station, get some water, whatever.
Something.
So I go in, I get a bottle of water, and I'm trying to pay for it, and I'm just blinding pain. I'm just like trying to give her some money, you know, and she's like, oh, hey, hon, let me ring you up here for this water. And just taking forever. And I'm like, thanks, lady. I got to go. I just, like, throw some change at her, and I'm out. Chugging this water and freaking out because it's, like, coming in waves. Serious pain. Oh. And I get back to the car, and I say, Jess, that's my wife. I'm like, Jess, you got to drive me home right now. This is a bad scene. Mm-hmm. And so we switch seats. The problem is I'm a tall guy. The baby's seat was behind the passenger seat. And I can't scoot the seat back. Ooh. So I'm like...
Right.
You know? This is going on for much longer than I'd planned. But the point is, we get home. Yeah. On the way home, I have this, like, stabbing, painful sensation in my back. I think it's a kidney stone or appendicitis or gas. Right. It could be anything. Sure. But it's serious. I start sweating like crazy. I'm talking drenched, immediate. When that sharp pain kicked in, I'm like, oh, my God. We finally get home. I run into the house. I take all my clothes off, and I'm just pacing around the house. They were restricted. Now, I needed to be as loose as possible because I had no idea what was going on.
It's sounding a little bit like you might be turning into a werewolf. I'm thinking it might be going that place. Let's keep here.
You know, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah. Lycanthropy.
And you don't remember.
They call it
all
lycanthropy.
Of last night after
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Here's
the thing. I got this pain. I'm just like hobbling around the house, shaking and sweating. Right. I'm supposed to work. And so I write this email to my coworkers that says, dudes, I cannot work.
Oh, I heard about that.
And the pain was so intense. I was having trouble reading what I was writing. I couldn't get a sentence out. I've never experienced pain like that. So I'm like, I got to get my mind off this pain. And I'd say I'm about 10 minutes from the emergency room, from being we got to go. So I lay down in my bed, and I put some music on, and I'm just listening to some music. And I dozed off. In the middle of this serious pain, we're passed out, I don't know.
Yeah, right. Sure.
I woke up about 5 hours later, perfectly fine.
Really?
Perfectly fine.
Really?
And I went to work today. I'm here doing the show
with you. Of course, yeah.
I feel great.
Oh, come on. Let's hear a round of applause for that. A good feeling Mike Adams, everybody. He's here.
We're here on the show.
Wow, that's fantastic. There must be something in the water over at the place we work at.
You know, Dave said he thought maybe there was something in the water that made me sick.
Yeah, because all we have at our workplace is back problems and kidney stones.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
That's true. We work together.
In
our daily life.
Yeah, of course.
And we thought, what better way to keep that going than to work together in the evening, too?
Oh, sure. A couple of professional gentlemen.
That's right. I don't know. How are we looking on time here? Do we need to get ready? Okay. I thought so. That story took...
It was great. No. It provided exactly what we needed. Now we're up to date.
Yeah,
we know going into the show, like you just explained your actor's secret.
Yeah, my method.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have the lovely, as ever, Erin Toby. We'll be right back, folks. we back? We're back.
Hey!
I think we're back. Mike Adams Show, episode 2.
Big number 2.
We're gonna go ahead and jump right in. We got our next guest coming on. You know her.
I do.
I know her.
Yes, you do.
Erin Toby, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
Hey. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, excuse that.
Wait, can I just...
Take a whiff.
May I?
Yeah, you test it out.
Yeah, see
you
what
tell
you
us. Tell us the truth.
It smells like a mosquito candle.
Well,
Like a
again,
citronella
it
candle.
depends on...
Yeah, what
my
kind of
grandmother
burgers
was
you're
very
comparing
particular
Depends
to.
on when and where you grew up.
Right, yeah.
What
yeah.
you're eating.
I think that's real nice.
It is. Oh, it's lovely.
You want to know a secret? I got that from Jared as a housewarming gift.
Really?
Girl.
Man!
And now I'm
Passed
Bring it-
through a
bring
couple
it
of good
back.
folks.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
But I
though,
never
really.
burnt it because I couldn't bear to do it.
Oh,
It's
I
like
know. Such a...
Imagine this thing like burned down halfway and
Yeah.
like drippy and
Sure. That's, you know...
but it'll smell great. It'll make you hungry. Oh, thanks. That looks way
Put
better.
that right there.
Well, can we get a close up? Can we get a?
No.
Okay, great. Oh yeah, that's nice. Erin,
Hello.
thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
I have a lot of prompts here to
Okay.
ask you about.
I was
some
wondering
things.
what you had on your little cards there.
But some of these I already know, so I won't bother with that stuff. I'm just kidding. These people don't know you. This says here. This is telling me that you're a musician and an artist. Would
It's
you
true.
say that's true?
Yeah, I think so. I
Which-
think that's true.
Which do you claim more? I've seen both come out of you.
Like a musician versus a visual artist.
Yeah, yeah,
Close. Yeah.
yeah. That's
I don't know. That's a good question. You know, it's all art, Mike.
sure. No, I appreciate that. I'm glad you said it that way.
I'm an artist.
Yeah. Here's a question for you. Do you find that you spend more time, or one takes more time than the other?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Which one is it?
I think it's probably I spend more time with music, I would think.
Okay.
Well, it really depends on what the project is.
Sure.
what the thing is that's most pressing. Like what's the next deadline?
Oh, I
Maybe.
see. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Usually I don't have any deadlines, so it's usually
Yeah. Well, I was gonna
I'll
say you get a
choose
lot
me.
of work coming down the pipeline. I
No.
don't. I've never experienced
no,
that.
yeah,
so.
no, I wouldn't say that. I don't know about that.
Are you playing with any bands currently?
Well, I started playing recently with your brother, Lewis
Oh.
Rogers, and
Yeah.
with Dave Walter.
Oh, okay.
And you've heard us practicing, probably.
I have. Yeah.
How's it
Enjoyable
sound?
stuff. Oh, very good. It's some fantastic dance music.
Oh,
I can't wait to dance to.
We don't have any songs yet, but we mostly
Okay.
just
Honest
jam out.
grooves.
Just yeah, that's great.
And then I've been playing with my husband Jeff, playing some of my own solo tunes.
Great.
And then listen to that.
The three of us had an opportunity.
There's a lot
to
of
play
clapping, kind of inappropriately.
together. Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
these
applause
people
is
are
never
wild. This is a
inappropriate.
wild crowd in here. Okay.
Yeah.
We try to keep them under control,
Focus.
but
It's all the Mountain Dew.
it
We
is,
really
It's all
shouldn't
the
give all
pizza.
that out before the show.
well, they're a big sponsor, so we have
well,
to,
yeah.
you know,
Bubble.
bubble tea.
A little bit of bubble.
We'll come back to that.
Yes,
we
all
did-
did
yeah.
have an opportunity at one point to play together.
Oh, that's
Recently,
right.
yeah.
We played together at the Monroe County Public Library.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
I had
that's
such a good
fantastic.
time. Can we go to a clip? We're gonna cut to a clip of us all playing together with Lewis.
Yes, yes.
That sounded really good.
That was
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it was so
That's
fun.
one of
I mean,
the-
that was
You know, in particular, those 8 seconds.
yeah, that was
Fantastic. That's what I
really
remember
hit the
from that
spot.
show.
Yeah. Let me ask you about this Rhino's Youth Center.
Yes, I work at Rhino's Youth Center.
My main question was going to be, do you work there or do you volunteer there?
I work there.
You're employed
A lot
there.
of the kids think I'm a volunteer, and I think that affects the way that they treat me.
Oh,
Like dirt.
Oh,
Just kidding. They're very sweet. But I
What-
think a
yeah.
lot of the kids think that I volunteer there. But I work there. It's my job.
what do you do at Rhino's? What's your title and your main gig over there?
I think my title is Visual Arts Program Director,
Oh,
which
okay.
is a little
Yeah.
loftier than it is. So I teach the kids how to screen print
Oh,
and help them do whatever they're interested in, which varies depending on the kid.
Now, does Rhinos have a full print facility? Within?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
wow.
does. It's pretty. It's relatively simple.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a dark room.
Oh, wow.
It was mostly set up by Danielle Urschel, I think, who runs now
The Print
the
Collective.
Print Collective. It's not called that anymore. It's called.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's
Oh.
they changed their name. Is it still called the Bloomington Print Collective? It was Collective Press. Now maybe it's Bloomington.
It's Bloomington Print Collective
Okay,
now.
got it.
I was there just recently.
Yeah, they're great.
I love that place.
So I think she was kind of she invented the program.
Okay, great.
But it's got a good setup.
Great.
Yep.
How many kids do you got coming through there these days? For you, that you're dealing with?
There's about 20 kids there per day.
Oh, wow.
On average. It varies. It varies the day of the week. Usually.
Yeah.
That's
What's the busiest day?
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Thursday.
Yeah. Is that what it was when you were there? Because you went to Rhinos
I did.
as
Well,
a teen.
As
a troubled youth.
as a high schooler. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd run away. I'd come back through town to grab a sack of money and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And lo and behold,
Nothing's changed. That's what
No,
all the
I
kids do.
know. I know. My two loves. Thanks. Yeah. Well, Thursday. That was the day for.
Radio for
yes,
youth radio.
Youth radio.
Yeah,
and that had a
Thursdays.
lot of kids coming through.
It's still a pretty popular day.
Okay.
Thursday.
But now there's some
Thursday's
day
the
that's
day.
edging out.
Yeah.
No,
Thursdays.
it's pretty. It's
It seems
honestly-
like Thursdays, it's a day in the middle of the week. It's, it's not Wednesday, which is the day you just want to get home and get that day over with. But Thursday's like, hey, I'm still here. I'm still participating in
Of
this
course.
life. I'm going to head over to Rhinos.
It could
the
be one of my
new
favorite days.
Just
weekend
wring the most out of it.
Friday.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Can I ask you about a book you've been working on?
Yeah,
I
please.
can?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, great.
Oh, like is it okay? Is it too hush hush?
I'm asking, is it okay?
I think it's okay.
Okay, great. You've been working on a book.
You
helped out on a book.
I helped out on a book.
Yeah.
I haven't been working on it in an ongoing basis.
Sure.
I helped work on.
On a cat book.
Yeah.
It's the Little Bub book.
The Little Bub. I forget what it's called.
I don't-
Little
yeah.
Bub, Little Bub's Little Book.
Little Bub's Little Book. That's a great title. This cat is, if for those of you out there who don't know, as if, Little Bub is a very famous internet cat
Yeah.
who happens to live right here in Bloomington with all of us.
Maybe Little
Well,
Bub
he
will
doesn't
come
live.
on.
She doesn't live with all of us, but she lives in Bloomington, which is where we all live.
Little Bub maybe someday she'll come on the show.
That would be.
Ever
Wouldn't
think
that be
about that?
great?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that? She's got a packed schedule.
I'm sure.
Oh.
Yeah, she's going to Los Angeles, I think.
I saw that.
Next week.
Yeah, just a
I mean,
world
pretty
traveler.
nice.
Okay.
Fancy.
Yeah. So you helped on the set design? Is that
I
right?
did.
Yeah.
My friends Pete Schreiner and Mark Rice and I helped make the sets, and they're awesome. And that's why that applause happened.
Yeah, they're great dudes.
We built some sets. I actually just saw the proofs of the book today, or not today. I saw it this past week.
Oh, great.
It looks real good.
I saw it on Monday, actually.
You did.
And I thought it looked great.
Yeah, it looks real good.
You're not allowed to see it
No.
yet. No.
No.
Soon enough.
Okay.
I'll show
Well, as
you
long as-
later. I'll put my phone. Show you.
What?
But anyway,
This is getting
Erin,
crazy.
thanks for being here.
Yeah,
It's been a real pleasure.
it's been a real pleasure.
Will you hang around?
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
love to.
Okay, excellent.
Thanks-
We're going to
thanks
take
for
a
having me.
quick break. Yeah, our pleasure. We like having lovely ladies on the show.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You know,
That's one of our producers' prerogatives.
it's a requirement for every show.
What's up, man?
Lovely lady. Okay, we'll be right back after this message. This message. That was good. Thank you. We ran out of time way.
Give me a table for two for one, and I won't have any fun without my baby. Give me a bottle of wine for two, and I'll just drink half and be blue without my baby. Set to place.
I don't know what these signals mean. We're back! We're back. Welcome back to the show. Mike Adams Show, episode 2. We're having a great time so far, I'd say. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and bring on our next guest so that good times keep rolling. We've got a man about town here, in a way.
Not to criticize the man, but...
Don't forget to use the microphone.
Never mind.
Okay, perfect. Hey, here he is, Eric Harvey.
Oh, yeah!
He's going to join us on the show.
Thanks for being here, sir.
Yeah. Eric, it's great to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Number 2, you're getting in early
I'm getting in early?
on the show. This is number 2.
Oh, number 2. Okay, number 2
Yeah.
in the series.
Yeah, right. And an ongoing series. Yeah, is the word.
Series of shows. Is there does the series have an arc planned? Are we looking to narrativize?
This is more of a reality TV thing. So, like all reality TV shows, it's just going to happen naturally, and whatever we get,
we will somehow
no trickery.
turn
It's
into
just
some form of
that's right.
competition.
That's right. That's right.
Getting addicted to drugs about halfway through.
What do we
that'll
need?
definitely change things.
Jared
we're not
needs
gonna do
something
these
here,
two-
right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think
I've been
he's saying
informed.
speak
Oh,
into the
closer?
mic. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Great.
Sorry about that.
We are low tech here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
Beautifully
swearing.
lo-fi since 2012.
Yeah, that's right. Can you tell me where you're from? You're not from Bloomington, are you?
I am not from Bloomington,
Okay.
as a matter of fact. I am from a little town about 45 minutes north of here called Indianapolis, Indiana.
The
Do you
capital.
have any Indianapolites?
Yeah, sounds like we got some. Naptown.
Boo!
I've been
Thumbs down from a lady in the audience.
Raucous crowd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Raucous.
Saw the dew.
Yes.
Yeah. Mountain Dew.
Yeah, the dew is killing it. That's the drug. I mean, that's the
Yeah,
drug
that's-
that we're
It is.
all addicted to.
It is.
The dew and fame, I think, are the two drugs.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
I mean, why else would we be doing
Yeah.
this? You are a writer by trade.
That would, I think that would be a fair assessment of what I
Yeah.
do with the majority of my time.
Now, I know you as a music writer. Is that mostly what you write about? Music? Culture?
Yes. Yeah, I would say music, technology, culture.
Okay.
I think those three things. Yeah, that's mainly what I'm writing
How does a
about.
young kid from Indianapolis get started in the music writing world?
Interesting you should ask, Mike. Do you know one?
I
Is he
don't.
coming out? Oh.
No,
Okay.
I've never met one in my life.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess like many people who end up writing about something, they started out by obsessing over it a little bit, and that was kind of what I was. It was kind of my main thing when I was a youth in the early '80s, like many of us here today.
Yeah.
I found myself. Thank you. I found myself obsessing over music, and I think what came with that was sorting it, organizing it, ranking it,
Yeah.
talking about it, and I think that combined with my lack of a significant number or a paltry number of friends,
Well, you can count 3 more here today.
Three
I'd
more.
say.
I've met some very nice people here today. Lovely people. I feel like I've actually made some progress here.
Yeah, good.
So this is good. And so yeah, that's as I grew up and wanted to kind of put off doing anything helpful for others.
We do this.
Yeah, we do this, and I write about music, and I write about technology and musicians and buying and selling of music and things like that.
Yeah. Are you still writing for PitchforkMedia.com?
I am, but that is an association that is waning.
Okay.
We went.
I think that's
we
just. Don't worry about it.
We went blue. That association is waning as I'm gainfully employed by Indiana University.
Oh, great.
As a graduate student in the Department of Communication and Culture, and so that is thank you. I see some of you out here, and that has taken up more of my time lately than the other work, which is fine and well, and I've written for that publication for 5 years, and but that's as is all of the other non-academic writing slowly sloping off.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Are you looking to head in the academic direction? Are you being fulfilled that way?
I am.
More
Yes. That's kind of been the trajectory for the last several years, and everything else has kind of been on the side for fun. And so yes, I'm in the process now seeking and finding gainful employment in the field of higher education.
Now, I'd say there's a good chance you just blew half of our demographic's mind when you said writing for fun. These kids don't like to write.
Yeah.
They write papers and things.
It's
And
a
I
shame.
think that's
High
what's in
school
it.
kids don't like to write? Is that who you're referring to?
I mean, who does? Can we have a show of hands?
Maybe show me one. We got one. We got two.
Oh, we got a whole.
We got
It's like
yeah.
40% of the audience.
Yeah, they were just giving each other 5.
I mean, there's like
They weren't even
100
paying
people
attention
here.
to us. They were
so-
just.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we should go get a burger after this. Yeah.
Bingo.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. This was lovely, by the way. This first interview, I
Erin,
learned a
yeah.
lot,
Oh,
and
oh,
you know, I
good.
think that
We'll talk more
I
later.
think that the audience was gained
They-
a lot from that first
I
interview.
think so too. Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
You've done a lot of writing.
I have.
You've done a lot of things. I was going to ask you 2 questions. Let me start with this one. Were you ever tempted to jump into the realm of creating music as opposed to just
Oh,
writing
sure,
about it? Sure.
sure. Yeah.
Okay. No Bandcamp URL or anything?
No.
Okay. Okay, so here's my other question.
Okay.
Here's the follow-up to that, which is unrelated.
Okay.
Of all the stuff that you've done,
Okay.
you've come a long way.
Okay.
Going from Indianapolis to now Bloomington.
Yep.
Gainfully employed by the university. A big university.
Big university.
Big Ten.
Yeah. Several
with,
thousand.
With the #1 basketball team.
hoops team in the country.
That's nothing like that.
That is not. That is no small feat.
That's right. What would you say, of all the things you've done, has impressed your folks the most?
Oh wow.
That's a good question.
Yeah, to this point, it was graduating college.
Okay,
I think. Yeah, that's. I think that would be the thing that impressed, especially my mom the most. I think she was most impressed by that.
Well, that's great.
We'll have to ask her though. And maybe
We'll
we
have
can
her
have
on.
her on next week.
We'll have her on.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
She makes bags, and and so she can maybe kind of come on and display
Bring some
of
on,
her
we can-
wares.
See what kind of things we can fit into them?
Yep, we can put things in bags. We can perhaps put this hamburger.
Definitely.
May I?
Oh, please, yeah. What do you think?
What do you think?
What are you getting
Oh,
from it?
it's perfumier than I thought it was going to be.
Oh.
And it definitely. Did you say mosquito?
Yeah, citronella.
repellent?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Pleasant.
Some deep,
pleasantly.
you're getting a lot
No,
of deep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's mosquito
deep
repellent. It's not
off-gassing.
human
Yeah.
repellent.
Yeah.
Sure, we still though we don't want to scare away any viewers we might have
Right.
Right.
And we're safe, by the way. We can sniff this
all the time.
all day.
He was feeling bad yesterday though, so don't let that deter.
But we'll
Rain,
be
it's
fine.
back.
The fumes are not dangerous.
If I hadn't had all the pizza before I came on,
You might be munching on that.
might be looking kind of tasty. Yeah. But I had plenty of pizza.
You never thought you'd get so much mileage out of that candle, did you?
I didn't
We've been
expect it.
talking
I
about this
expected it to
again
make an
and again.
appearance and then
Right.
all right,
gone,
of course.
But it stayed here, and it has kept us from sinking into like one of those lulls.
Right. You can always go back to the burger.
That's right. That's right. What's your favorite thing to eat, anyway?
My favorite thing to eat.
You had some pizza. You like the smell
Had a
of the
little pizza
citronella
earlier.
hamburger candle.
The citronella hamburger. I'm a big fan of the hamburger and all of its permutations.
Yeah, me too.
I believe that hamburgers are. I would put hamburgers in the top 3.
Oh,
Wow.
I think I would too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to deny a man a hamburger.
Yeah. You give a man a hamburger,
Yeah.
and he'll eat
That hamburger.
until the hamburger's gone, but then he's
vanished.
going to want another one because they're so good.
Because they're so tasty. So good, in fact, that even a representation, a non-edible representation of a hamburger,
I think that
counts
whole,
as art.
Yeah, that whole thing was a Yiddish proverb.
Right.
Yeah.
Duchamp.
Read that in a book before.
Duchamp would be proud.
You would,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my God. The
Eric,
chomp.
thanks for being here. It's
Thank
been a
you
real
for having
pleasure.
me. It's been a pleasure for me too.
Yeah.
Made some new friends.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's great. What more can you ask for in life?
Yes.
You know? Besides making some new friends. And some money and a hamburger.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good.
We're going to take another short break.
Okay.
We're going to be right back with Elephant Micah.
Stay tuned.
You won't regret it. That was great.
Fantastic.
Last time I opened this heart of mine, the last time I let someone cross the line.
Okay. Welcome back, folks. to the Mike Adams Show, episode number 2 on the internet, where you'll find us. Our musical guest today is one of my all-time favorites. We have Joe O'Connell of Elephant Micah. He's here promoting a new record called Globe Rush Progressions. It's out on Blue Sanct. You can find it on the internet, where we are also found. So we're going to go right now to Joe. Thanks, Joe.
In our woods did the ghost make himself known? Make himself known. Oh, there by the canal stands a tree that tore our flag. It tore our flag in half. And who in the world left this mark on the market cross? On the market cross. There stares the stranger at a horse with a gilded horn, a painted unicorn. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yeah, that's great. Well done, Joe. Yeah. That was great, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Sorry, it's a little
This is
chilly.
fun.
I'm sure.
That's okay.
Okay, good. You managed
I brought
for
a
sure.
few layers.
Oh, good. Was that a new tune?
It's an old tune that I'm working on recording, so
Great.
it will come out as a new tune
Okay, cool.
eventually. Yeah.
Can you tell us briefly about Globe Rush Progressions? It's a new old record as well, right?
Sure. It's a collection of some tracks from the late 2000s that came out in some pretty under the radar ways, and at one point I put them on a CDR and thought about making it a record, and then kind of decided not to, and it ended up in a pile of discarded media at Michael Anderson's house.
Sure.
In his basement, and he found it, and he
Dusted it
thought
off,
he'd discovered something really like secret,
Yeah.
and he wanted to release it as a record. So I said that would be fun.
Little did he know that was your plan all along.
I kind of I actually decided not to do it, but then he talked me into it.
Okay, great. He twisted your arm.
Well, I'm glad we did it, and I wish we had a copy of it because it's. I'm really proud of the way it looks.
I've seen it. It looks fantastic.
It's got a design by Pete Schreiner.
Yeah, of course, the great Pete Schreiner.
We've mentioned earlier in the program.
He's getting a lot of talk on the show tonight. We'll have to have him on. Can someone get Pete Schreiner for us? Let's make that happen. Great. Yeah. We can do that. We have quite a budget. Mountain Dew sponsored us. Oh. Yeah. Joe, thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It was lovely. All my guests, thank you. And Addison, of course, as always, a mainstay.
I'm so excited. It's amazing.
That does it for the show tonight, folks. Episode 2. Stay tuned with Flannelgraph Records and on the internet in general. We'll keep you updated as we do more stuff. Thank you for coming. Good night. What a night. What a great...